Welcome back to the SA News Property Informer dashboard section. We are now going to teach you or show you how to add a listing to your website. The listings are these. Each house will fall under a separate listing. Right. First and foremost, let's click on listings or hover over listings. You'll see the different sections. Listings, which brings up all the listings that are on the website, yours and others. Add new listings and different criteria that you can search under. So let's click on listings. As you'll see, we don't have any of our own specific listings yet. You'll notice a change over here, but all the listings, published listings, draft listings, and trash. You aren't able to edit someone else's. You can only view their listing. So that's great for your security and your privacy, and no one else can change any of your settings either. So let's add a new listing. You can either click on the left hand side or right up at the top. Let's click add new listing. The first box right here is the listing title. That would be the ad name. So let's say JHB property. Right. From there, the next box below all the little icons is the description box. You can add any kind of information that you'd like the users to know. So this would be your description. So it would be your sales pitch. So you can say a beautiful little suburban home placed in a very luxurious area, safe and secure, and anything else that you want to say. You can also add other images, which we'll do at a later stage. But first of all, let's continue with the finer details. You want to add a property ID. So when you receive an email, it can refer back to this specific property that you've just done here. So you could either copy and paste the name or give it your own name or own ID, whatever you feel you need to do. Okay, so I'm just going to call it that for now. How many baths does the property have? It has, let's say, 2. How many garages? Let's say 2 as well. The asking price, you have to put the rand value next to it, and then keep writing whatever else you want to according to what the sales price is. Once you've done that, we move over to the right hand side of the screen. We are going to be adding different area sizes of each property, for example the square meterage, but that will be coming very shortly. From in the range here, according to your price that you have here, you want to put it under a bracket. So for example there. Now all of these down here are very important as it helps the user do a quick search according to their specifications. So if they can only afford a house that's R1,000,000, they'll click up to R1,000,000. So you have to make sure you put in the right sections. The location is where your house is. Okay, we have got the greater areas, the most popular. We are adding a lot more in time, and if there is one that you wish for us to add, drop us an email, we'll add it. For now, we're just going to use Joburg. We can do subcategories, however, it's going to get quite lengthy and quite long, but it's definitely doable. Below the area or location, you've got property type. What is a property? Is it an apartment, a development, flat, house, land, anything else? Let's call it a house for now. Then you do your listing type. Are you an agent sale? Is it a feature image? Is it a for sale? Is it reduced? Is it rental? Or is it sold? Let's just go featured. Once you click featured or sold or even reduced, it gives a little bit of an icon or a little banner over the image itself just to show that it's featured or reduced or it's sold. Right. How many bedrooms does it have? Let's say it has 4 bedrooms. Once you've done that, you want to actually add a featured image, which will be the very first image that someone is going to see of that specific property. So this one here, which will be above basic information and a brief introduction before they even click through. So we are going to add that feature image. Put your mouse over set featured image. You click on that. It opens up a little gallery. We're going to go upload files because it is a new property. We want to select the file from your computer, and for now we're going to use this one. You say open. With that tick box, it means that it's selected and it's loaded. See, it's got the blue, which means that's the one that you're using, and here's confirmation of the one. You can change the title, you can add a caption to it, you can add additional text and information. Don't forget to push Set Featured Image. And you'll notice the image is going to appear at the bottom. So let's go again and recap. First and foremost, you got your property name or ad name. You've got your description or sales pitch. You've got your ID and certain categories that you need filled out. On the right hand side, you've got your search criteria, which is your price ranges, your location, your property type, property listing, bedrooms, and featured image. Let's add a couple more images just to make it user friendly. So you want to go right to the top above your description, place your mouse where you want the image to be found, and say add media. You go upload files, select files, and let's choose a couple images by holding down Control and clicking the images that you want. So all three of those are going to be loaded because I held down Control and clicked the images. Or you can do it one by one, it's up to you. You say open, and you'll see it's going to load all of those images individually. Try not to have large images, try keep them standard size. We'll be sending you details of what the sizes could be, just to make it easier for the people to load the images on the website. So once you've done this, you say insert to post. There are your images. We're also going to be adding an image gallery, which will give further instruction of how to do that at a later stage. And just for interest's sake, if you want this property to be a featured image property at a later stage, so for example in a week's time, you can actually change the date of when this is going to go live. So you click here, and you say publish immediately, or you can select a date and a time of when you want it to go. So by doing that, if I change this to the 10th of March, this advert is only going to go live on the website on the 10th of March. But for now, let's keep it as today. So you click OK, and you say publish. Once it's published, it's now live on the website. If you want to have a look at the property itself, you right click, you say open a new tab, and there's your property. With all the descriptions that you said, there's your sales pitch, here are the images that you had, there's your main featured image. Remember we clicked the featured box, so there's your little featured box, and here's all the other descriptions of it. Right, if someone wants to inquire about this, they click on contact me now. It opens up their outdoor or the email program that they've got. It's got your email address that you put in your profile, and there's the ID of the actual property. They can then type in whatever they want. I would like to find out about a show day or anything else like that. Once they say send, you receive the inquiry. Straight, simple, and effective. If you've got any other questions, please feel free to drop me an email. The details of inquiries are all going to be under here, how to upload a listing or anything else like that. This is your news section, so you're going to be getting a lot of information on this as time goes on. We wish you luck and all the success. Thank you very much.